Hello YouTube, welcome to another video. How the devil are you? Me, I'm a bit under the weather. Got a bit of man flu, so the voice might go a little bit, might sound a bit nasally. Might have to pause the video and blow down nostrils, you know. Okay, yeah, so after this PS4 update I was going to do last month now as it goes. January's gone, awesome. Hey January, seems like a slow month, but it actually went quite quick to be honest. So this then, well, before Christmas I did a video and I picked up PlayStation 4, of course. A lot of people know, commented on the video. So good choice Ash, well done. I said about selling the PS3, which I haven't done yet, because there are a few exclusives on there, but I will get rid of it. I think the boys have moved on to the PS4 now, and Minecraft. Yeah, so come with these games here, apart from the top three, which I picked up quite cheaply and showed in that video. You didn't see it, as Call of Duty World War II, Mora EX, and the Wipeout Mega Collection. So there you go. This then, all about the shooters. It's always going to happen. PS3 lacked physical release shooters. There weren't many at all. I know you could download quite a few as well. The PS4 definitely makes up for it, and it's a great system. And the boys as well, really enjoying it. Yeah. 8 shooters then to show, kind of old retro inspired ones, and also like a franchise I haven't been able to get into because they appeared on other systems which are either too expensive or I just didn't have. So that's great, enjoying it. Yeah, I was going to say something else probably, I don't remember. I'll get on with it, shall I? So first up then, I'll try and get the name right. Sivaria Delta, or is it Siberia Delta? I don't know. This basically is an update of the PlayStation 2 game, which is called Siberia, I think. It's basically the same, everything's the same, the layout, the soundtrack, not much has changed to be honest. What this game has, you might not be aware of, is a buzz system. The buzz system is where you graze the enemy bullets, and it levels you up and it powers you up, makes you give you a more powerful shot, etc. Getting it right, of course, without getting shot is key. I used to be really good at it on the PS2, despite being the same game, just old age I think. PS4, taking a bit more getting used to. Alright then. Lovely soundtrack, it's like a remake of the Turrican 2 soundtrack, a bit sort of thing. So yeah, had to happen, didn't it? One of my favourite franchises is Turrican. I'm sure a few of you know that. It's 3 or 4 different compilations you can get for PS4. So there's this one. This is the one I wanted. Turrican Flashback. This has Turrican 1 and 2. You like the Amiga versions basically. Mega Turrican and Super Turrican. The Mega Turrican is Turrican 3 on the Amiga. If I'm right. More or less the same thing. Super Turrican I think I have it on the Wii actually. I've downloaded it on the old Nintendo Wii. Love Turrican. Goes that same. I just love it. Brilliant. What I don't like is the fact you play with a controller. That sounds daft. I think probably because I'm so used to the joystick of Champions. It's taking getting used to this. Why I didn't like Turrican on the old Turbo graphics. You're playing with control pad. A lot of people play Turrican on control pads, of course, on different systems. I'm just so used to playing with the zip stick and having my foot on the space bar when I'm playing with it on the Amiga. I think you can change the button layout on this, which I need to find it right, because it lacks a bit of, when you're on playing at the moment, it lacks a bit of fluidity. And some of the platform jumps, you jump out from the platform to get up to the next platform, but then you've got to come back in again, and it's getting that right, getting that all right. So I found it a little frustrating at the moment, but it's just find that right button layout to play it. Do enjoy it. Okay, yeah, I mentioned just now about a series I haven't got into because I hadn't had the right systems, or in the case of the Dreamcast, when I used to have a Dreamcast, since sold, games were well expensive. So here it is, Cotton Reboot. You play a witch, and this great game. It's a horizontal scrolling shooter, this one, and Has also the Sharp system version on here. Is it X6? Oh, I don't remember what it is. Oh, that's great. This is a decent price, around between £20 and £30 actually, I think. Can't reboot. Yeah, S. Oh, come and have a look. Yeah, latte this time. So, I think it's a gorgeous game, Cotton. I love it. There's also another Cotton game for the PlayStation 4, and that's Panorama Cotton. Now this is the 3D version, so you think Space Harrier, that sort of thing. Also has sections which remind me of the old arcade game Eliminator. Used to appear on the 8-bit and 16 bits as well, conversion. Not so good, it's alright. Played the first couple of levels. Yeah, this is a strictly limited one. Was that one? Not sure that one was. This is one of them strictly limited games, and 55. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, 3D sort of Cotton. Not so good. Loses some of its magic, but nah, still alright. Okay, now a game I used to play and enjoy, you'd have seen it in my PlayStation collection video, saw that, was Tempest X3, which is a psychedelic, super pumped up version of Tempest. On PlayStation 4 it's known as Tempest 4000, and this is basically the same game, but in my view, not as good. What do you think? Yeah, so it's alright. Still prefer the PlayStation 1 version, to be honest. Speaking of PlayStation 1, you saw my video a couple months back, I'm not sure, but to show a game I liked in that series, in that video, called G Darius, and that got a PlayStation 4 remake in HD. Great series of games, Darius. Big fan of them. Bit of glare on the sun, I don't know, see that or not. So it's a fishy based shoot 'em up. You're a spaceship sort of thing, but all the aliens are fish themed, like a giant sort of snail type thing, mollusk, I think they were. And of course there's great big fish and squid and stuff like that. Yeah, great series. Biggest disappointment in the whole series was definitely the Amiga version, which I think was just too big on the screen, basically, so it just ruined the game a bit. But I will be, at least I'll tell that. We'll be playing that soon. I'll put it on the PS4. Doesn't stop there with Darius. Next up was Darius Burst Chronicle Saviours. This is actually a sequel to the PSP Darius Burst, if I'm right. Could be wrong. Yeah, so shove that there. Yeah, so this has a couple of games on here, which you can't read from here, because I think I'm going to need glasses soon. Loads to do in this one. It's fantastic. Let's have a look. Yeah, good stuff. Did quite well there, didn't I? Yeah, Darius Burst, Chronicle Saviors. Some special editions of this, which go for a lot of money, which I was tempted with, but to be honest, probably spent enough, to be honest. So there's a few variations of Darius as well. There's at least one other one could get hold of, but not for now. Okay, and that brings us to the final game. Another series of shooters, gone on for since the 80s. That I've had on most systems, one variation or another. This one then, I've got the demo downloaded on the PlayStation 4, which I played. I'm almost dreading playing this because it gets complicated for me, you know. But anyway, R-Type Final 2 Inaugural Flight Edition. So a bigger box, still sealed, as you can see. Yeah, why it gets confusing for me, not really. I just concentrate enough. Obviously, you've got the force. You've got a ton of different ships and forces which do different things, etc., etc. There's knowing where to place it, what to do. Sometimes I just like the simple fly along, shoot stuff. This takes a bit more. It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. It's fantastic. The R-Type series did evolve quite nicely. Same goes with even that, the PS2 version. I just didn't get as far as I should have done. Again, I played it for a long time. Yeah, so good to get round to that one. I will get round to it. Currently enjoying a few other games, but I will get round to this one. R-Type Final 2. There we go. 8 super shooters of sorts. Well, yeah. There are perhaps a couple of other shooters I might get, but I'm also getting a few other different games. So I've got 3 more already, one more on the way, I think, yes. Plus a few other games I've installed on the system I got from the PlayStation shop. Yeah, so a few recommendations you guys said in the original PlayStation 4 video I've taken into consideration, and at least one of them is on the way. So there we go, super. I think I made it about coughing and spluttering too much. I'll thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.